Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Romelu Lukaku.
And the shot! Goal!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Chelsea trail at this early stage. How will they respond? And here's the chance to counter. Oh, good interception. Plays it out to the flank. Sambo Anguissa. A real chance to break. De Bruyne. He's through. Oh, he's been flattened there. Pedro Neto. Chelsea suffering an early setback, looking to reel it back in.
Well, the task is obviously a lot tougher, and they can't afford to waste time feeling sorry for themselves. The correct response is greater focus and work rate now, and especially avoiding another goal.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Out to the left it goes. Corner it is. Pedro Neto plays it short. It's always going to be the keepers. Done very well to intervene. Well, that had to be more accurate. And it's Lukaku.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Spinazzola gets a good foot in there. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's got away. That's it! Gets wrestled off the ball. Oh, great! He's gone for it! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Pedro Neto goes short, and it's played forward. Spinazzola. Played out to the right. Pedro Neto is onto it and can take it up. Looking for a decent ball in. There will be a throw-in. De Bruyne drives it forward. Nicely measured pass. Big chance! Must be! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. And the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, that's called taking one for your team, because a one-on-one situation was about to develop.
Looking to widen the gap even further here. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. This could spell danger. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Pedro Neto. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And he's there to cut it out. Cut out in the nick of time. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Zambo Anguissa. McTominay. Look at the defender bombing forward. That's a brilliant interception. Great leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
The defence did very well to be able to close him down in numbers like that. They basically suffocated his hopes.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Out to the right. Well played, he saw that coming. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Towering header! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
Gets his head to it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Goretzka. Kimmich battles to win it back. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Kane. Guerrero goes for the cross. Going for goal! In for the follow-up! Goal! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Kane looks to get on the end of this. Van Dijk positions himself well and cuts it out.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Whipped in. Guerrero plays it forward. And it's Guerrero. And here's Kane. Just brushed off the ball there. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. This is promising. Plays it out to the wing. Guerrero has it in a wide position, so what next? Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Guerrero. A pop! In for the pieces! Goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Alisson did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
That's just top-notch, showed exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper struggles to hold on to it, ball breaks kindly, he's always about.
So that's two now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
He's in, surely! That's good defending, very good defending. And now they can launch a counter. Ball through needs to be good here. A really good feat. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses. Gets up to head it! He did well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
And it's Salah. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And we are already promptly back underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Cuts it out. Salah. Goretzka. Guerrero tries to get it forward quickly. Some good stubborn defending there. And it's Kane. Kane with a delicate ball. It's got through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Hoists it forward. Van Dijk.
I think they've got to make a statement now to say to their opposition, we're not giving up without a scrap, to give themselves the belief that this is recoverable.
Forward it goes. He gets past his man. Towering header! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training.
Has a hit! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So is this the start of a comeback? Guerrero. Oh, he's not going to get that. Van Dijk. And it's played forward. Gnabry. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, he's in! That's offside. Yes, it is. Kimmich. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Could move up a gear here. There's the through ball. Shot at goal! It's a goal! Just so calm under pressure.
Kane really showed good strength there, held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
Real chance! It's there! Jim, your thoughts?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can
Shoots! It's broken, and in again! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. You may well regret that, you know.
And it's been taken straight back. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's made sure that that won't get through. Forward it goes. Isak. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Kimmich. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Gnabry. And here's Kane. Well read, he sorted that out. Hoists it forward. Mohamed Salah. He's had big chance! Oh, real, and another time! Tries to get it forward quickly. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And time is up. Well, this hurts. The pain of defeat very evident, and there are hard lessons to be learned from it all when they regroup. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win. And I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement. And a header!
Oh, that's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Hernandez.
France have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a...
Out of foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Chance to shoot! Chance! Goal! France! And France are in front! Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Christensen. And here's Rashford. And here's Rashford. Levin. And the finish! They've done it!
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Barcelona produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
Hits one! Goal! France! And they get themselves in front! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. France go into the lead. He's gone for it! Back of the net! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Gets away from his opponent. It's a great ball. Hernandez. Surely has a hit! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Out to the left it goes. Hernandez going full tilt down the left. Here's the ball in. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And here's Rashford, looking to force his way through. Tries a shot! Oh, attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Mbappe plays it out to the wing. Great leap! It's anyone's ball. Hoists it forward. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Has he picked him out? And he's there to cut it out. Mbappe. There's the whistle for half-time. We're underway again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Rashford, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Lewandowski. How about a shot? Oh, surely! Turns and goes back. Lewandowski has a hit! He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Forward it goes. Mbappe. And it's Rashford. And play for a throw. Intervention was very necessary. Now a chance to break. Across the field it goes. Hernandez. Hernandez. And it's played forward. Rashford tries to get it forward quickly, and here's Lewandowski. He's got away. Lewandowski shoots. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Thuram Ulien. And here's Rashford. And that's been won straight back. Hernandez drives it forward. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Defender's on the back foot. Tries to get it forward quickly. There's no flag. Has a go! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
The changes then in quick succession. It's going to be a double change then. France grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Could move up a gear here. Over to the left. And it's got through. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Oh, good interception. And it's played forward. Looking to break out here. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Ferran Torres, he's had that put on a plate, goes for goal, and in it goes. They're back within reach. Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation, and for me there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Ferran Torres, timely intervention. Hernandez, has he found his man? Out for a throw. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Real chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's played him through. And that's it. Well, the players certainly gave it everything.